Many people visit Thailand just to see the beautiful beaches here. People who live here often escape to incredible beaches to enjoy the peaceful sight. Please take a close look at this picture.
Now, please close your eyes and imagine you are at this beach in this picture. Feel the smooth sand going through your toes. Listen to the peaceful sound of the waves. You walk closer to feel the ocean water. You are startled because you feel a burning sensation as if your feet and legs are on fire, so you run to the cool sand.
Open your eyes. This could soon be a reality in your future. The burning sensation you felt was all caused by the acid buildup in our oceans because of climate change.
To add to that, Business Insider also said that global warming is making the oceans so polluted that they may reach the pollution heights they were 14 million years ago.
You could still go to the oceans right now and may not feel the sensation, but one day you will.
So pay close attention to what we are about to say. Every minute counts, and this is our 15 minutes to make a difference. Most people have heard about climate change, but they don't know how big the problem really is.
It's
a crisis.
So when the news report comes on about climate change, people pay attention for only a few minutes.
Then they go back to their own thoughts, worries, watch Netflix, or open a video game.
So our purpose is to make you pay attention for a lot longer than just a few minutes.
Climate change is the rise of global temperatures caused by a high amount of greenhouse gases. Human activities and choices are the largest contributors to climate change.
There are two types of greenhouse gases. One is the natural, second is the man-made.
Greenhouse gas is emitting the ozone layer. Ozone layer is a thin layer that absorbs sun radiation rays. Since it absorbs ultraviolet light from the sun, if it becomes too thin, damage will be caused and skin cancer will increase.
Thailand's understanding of ozone layer is very important to us. I am proud to say that by 2030, Thailand will reduce its greenhouse gas emissions by 20 to 25%.
Now we'll move into our Chinese component about greenhouse gases. 温室气体是像地球的杯子，它可以锁住地球的温度。
温室气体有两种，一种是自然产生的，第二是人类活动产生的。
温室气体是气候变化的最重要因素之一。
加上其他的一些人类活动，温室气体排放越来越多，过多的温室气体正在上海上升。
牛羊排出的气体也属于温室气体。
砍树、开车等等都可以做温室气体。
温室气体在我们的日常生活中，那它们怎么可以影响我们呢？
温室气体可以影响很多的东西，
比如地球会变热，地方会变干的，越来越多的森林会有森林火灾等等。
冰川在融化，所以海水变多了，人类和动物们的家会不见。
温室气体对环境有很大影响，让我们一起行动起来，减少温室气体的排放，保护环境，保护地球。
Greenhouse gases cause climate change. Can you think of any more?
Well, one that people in Bangkok see every day is the giant buses on the streets. They are emitting carbon car emissions. But electric car, they emit a lot less pollution than the fossil fuel cars.
Another problem of climate change is cutting down trees or deforesting. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, which in the past, there were a lot of trees to absorb carbon dioxide and create oxygen. So in the past, there were balanced carbon dioxide and oxygen. But now in the present, people cut down trees for materials, so there will be less trees to absorb carbon dioxide and create oxygen. So there will be more carbon dioxide in the air than oxygen, which is going to make our planet hotter. And one fact is, one older tree can give oxygen to 18 people, depending on its size.
On heavy smog days, when the air quality is not good, it has been reported that people who have asthma or breathing conditions, they feel like they're breathing in from a straw. They're suffering to inhale enough oxygen to stay alive.
We need to do something to help. People are suffering.
Yes, Kirk, people are suffering. Asthma patients aren't the only ones suffering. 130 million Asian people will suffer due to lost crops and food. Because of global warming, our planet are having limited rainfall. When there's limited rainfall, that will create more droughts and lack of water. And crops are basically our food source. When there is droughts or lack of water, our crops, which is our food, will die.
Crops are easily affected. Just a little 2 degrees rise Celsius is enough to affect crop production. China produces rice for many other countries, but now it is harder for China to produce rice because China now has limited rainfall due to climate change.
The rising Celsius is rising faster than expected.
Climate change is a local and global problem. It is hard for me to think about fixing this giant problem. I don't know where to start.
Tien, you can start small. Doing small things can add up to larger effects.
So when we picked up trash in our school, it helped?
Yes, Oot, it did.
How about the time we planted a tree? Did that help?
Of course, Kirk, it did help.
You could all be a part of the solution by participating in the Green Your Commute Challenge.
Green Your Commute Challenge is extremely easy. Anybody can do it.
Green Your Commute Challenge takes place on May 17th. Some of the options may be walking, biking, or carpooling.
If you have an electric car, be sure to use it because they don't use fossil fuels.
Yes, I will be joining this challenge because the world is counting on us.
Yes, the world is counting on all of us. Through the art of movement and sound, we hope to inspire you all.
This is our interpretation of climate change. Please enjoy.